Welcome to the Bootleg Zones. If there was ever a ridiculous movie prop I always really wanted, it was the Proton pack. So yeah, now I've got a pretty screen-accurate replica. So you might remember the last time I showed off a Proton pack, it was the Spirit Halloween edition, and this one is just a bit of an upgrade. Honestly, just whenever I look at this thing, it immediately makes me happy. The Proton pack I got was put together by Bob's Prop Shop, and they even included a certificate with it. One of the really cool things about the packs that Bob and his team put together is the mold used for them actually came from the original production ones. This shell was originally given to a prop master and taken to HMS Studios to be reproduced and used by Universal Studio Florida's Ghostbusters live performance show. One of these reproductions was then sold to some respected prop builders in LA who verified its authenticity, preserved it, and then made some professional molds and replicas of it. Over at Bob's Prop Shop, they've also put together an Ecto-1 and Back to the Future DeLorean, so that's some pretty cool stuff. I do like he also included a Crunch Bar and a Twinkie with it. This was also one of those Ghostbusters Key Lime Twinkies, but it's seen some better days, so much for Twinkies never going bad. Crunch Bar is still good though. So of course, with a replica like this, there's been a lot of effort made to make everything on it look about as screen accurate as possible. And one of the biggest things this has that the Spirit Halloween one of course didn't have is an idle mode. So we've got the red cyclotron's lights going clockwise as they're supposed to, and the blue light going up and down like it's meant to. On the Spirit Halloween pack, the lights just all blink kind of crazily while you have it activated. There is actually an improved 2021 Spirit Halloween Proton pack, which does have the cyclotron lights rotate like they're supposed to, but again, it's just when you press the on switch on the Neutrona wand. The Neutrona wand attaches to the actual Proton pack with a metal V-clip, just like it does in the movie. I love how pretty much everything looks on this pack, and it's got like the little metal wear details that you would see on the packs in the movies. It's not actually made out of metal, of course, but it is a super solid, heavy piece. The wand attached to these packs is actually the Mattel Matty Collector one, which gets like boosted by the pack. You can actually turn it on without the pack being on, and it's yeah. It's very quiet compared to when you turn the pack on and actually boost the sound and everything through that. On the back, there's a simple flip switch, which actually turns the pack on. So now I'll show you how it sounds with the pack actually activated. Yeah, that's just a little bit more intense, isn't it? The back of the pack has the proper like Alice frame that the original packs had, and the belt and straps and everything that look right. And it warns you on the back that this thing is high voltage and could shock you or something. I mean, it's just a nuclear accelerator though, so it won't be that bad. There are other options out there for replica Proton packs at this point though, and if you want a cheaper one, the newer Spirit Halloween one is very improved from the original model. But for me, this is what I'll be using to come see and kick its ass. So of course, here's how I, Master Ghostbuster, look wearing the pack. So, let's light them up! So let's flip all the switches here. This thing is so loud you can feel the rumble on your backs. Pretty nice. Now, let's get ready to intensify. And yes, the wand extends and stuff. You know, that's all the Maddie collector wand. It's the natural way to ghost bust. You like turn your butt towards the camera and then fire. I'm a model. It's great at Halloween parties, and of course, it's a super nice prop to have for my videos. There's a new Ghostbusters Blu-ray set, so of course I'm all over it. This is the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. So removing all the actual discs from the box, we can see there's nothing in here now. And yes, I will definitely love and cherish this thing. So here it is, the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection, or La Ultimate Collection SOS Phantom. And you really need to know that you can watch your 4K Ultra HD movies on your PS5. Assuming you have one. You also get digital versions of the movies with the set, though you'd think you'd just buy the digital ones and not bother with the physical release if you want that. Alright, enough of that. Let's open up the Ultimate Collection. So the part that says like Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection and all that is just a slip cover on top of the actual box, which is of course modeled like a ghost trap. Let's open it up. Whoa, a little cardboard thing. They shouldn't have. And here we have the reissue of a book I've really wanted for a while, Making Ghostbusters. Here's my codes. Just kidding. We got the discs for Ghostbusters 1, 2, and Afterlife. But probably the most exciting part to me is this new special feature 2-disc set. Because on here we've actually got some new special features again. But of course, one of the neat things about this Ghost Trap box set is it actually has like a green light that comes on when you open it up. Woo! Ghostbusters! They finally caught their logo! And then it turned off. Oh, spooky! Case closed. I guess the only way you get answer the call with this box set is the digital code, so there is that. So if you don't like that movie, I guess it's easily dismissed and you don't really need to complain about it. Just kidding. I know because I even mentioned it at all, people are already complaining. Blah! Anyway, that's how they made Ghostbusters, and you've got the whole story. So here's Ghostbusters Afterlife with its slip cover. We got a bunch of mini puffs on the back, and we got a kind of metal Ghostbusters No Ghost logo on the front here. Once you take that slip cover off, though, this is like exactly the same as the normal Ghostbusters Afterlife release. Slight difference with mine, though, is that this is the Canadian bilingual version, so it has SOS Phantom on the front. But the discs inside are exactly the same. Here's the slipcover for Ghostbusters 1 within this set, with Gozer on the back. And something I like with these ones is we actually have a new cover for Ghostbusters 1 and 2. This group shot of the Ghostbusters, though, might look a little familiar, as it is the same one that was used on the Criterion Laserdisc releases. Of course, on this release, the 4 Ghostbusters have been cut out and given a new background. But there is also one super important new thing on this release. They've actually given Ernie Hudson his proper headlining credit along with the other main actors in the film. Alright, now here's the Ghostbusters 2 slipcover with good old Vigo on the back of it. And the front of this one is a very familiar Ghostbusters 2 group shot, but again, they've been cut out and given a new background with this blue foggy thing going on. And while Winston was featured on the cover of most Ghostbusters 2 releases, this is the first one that again gives Ernie Hudson a proper headlining credit. Though on that kind of flap on the 35th anniversary release of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, they did give Ernie Hudson his proper headlining credit as well. It's just in that set there wasn't the single movie cases like there is in this one. The discs for the regular Blu-ray and Ultra HD one are almost the same, with just them changing the color on the stripy pattern. Kinda weird about this is the Ultra HD disc is the exact same one that came in the Ghostbusters 35th anniversary set, but the regular Blu-ray has been changed from having Stay Puft to just the palette swap. Same thing is kinda going on with Ghostbusters 2 with the regular Blu-ray and Ultra HD one being palette swaps. And on the 35th anniversary version, the regular Blu-ray had Louis Tully coming up on Slimer, and then the Ghostbusters 2 Ultra HD disc was just the Ghostbusters 2 logo on a blue background. Oh, and an important correction here, the Ultra HD discs from Ghostbusters 35th Anniversary and Ultimate Collection are not exactly the same. As you can see, the black and yellow stripy pattern from the 35th Anniversary version is more vertical than the Ultimate Collection one. Yeah, I know, wonders will never cease. Now, of course, the special features discs are completely different than the 35th anniversary one, especially where we've got two of them. So, you might be wondering why I have two of these. Well, so am I. The first place I found with pre-orders still available for the Ultimate Collection was the UK Amazon, but by the time the Canadian Amazon had this listed on there for pre-ordering, they wouldn't cancel my UK edition. But oh well, there are some differences to this, so at least we can go over that. Look at how different the Making Ghostbusters book is. Never mind. Some things are almost the same, like the special features discs. There's slight color differences and the logos are rearranged, and of course we have the UK ratings on them. A larger and odder difference is the UK Blu-rays don't come with the special slip covers. I guess whether you care about that or not really comes down to collector's mentality. Inside the disc case is also laid out slightly differently. Instead of having the discs on the front and the back like the Canadian one, the UK one has the second disc on a little flap inside. And yes, that's the way they did it for every one of these, but I'll show you so you can see the lovely UK ratings. And now here is the absolute crappiest version of the UK box set. They cheaped out on it. Yep, they could not be bothered to include the light inside the box. When I found out the UK version was cheaper like this, that was one of the reasons I didn't particularly want it, but here we go. Here's our great comparison. Here's our cheapio cheap box. Yeah! But look, the magnets are sticking to each other. Whoa, they're connected. Let's link up the traps. Really now, though, the UK couldn't get a green light inside the box that comes on when you open it. That's pretty pathetic. Some of the neat new special features for the Ultimate Collection are dailies for a few scenes.
I wouldn't rule out clairvoyance or telepathic contact either.
I'm sorry, but I really don't believe any of those things.
Yeah, all right.
Do you like laughing at them and not laughing?
You're laughing too much now.
Okay.
Oh, that's the bedroom, but nothing ever happened in there.
What a damn shame.
There's some interesting bits on these, like seeing Bill Murray do a bunch of alternate lines instead of saying "we came, we saw, we kicked its ass."
Ghostbusters!
What a lot of fun. All taken care of. What a blast. We had some fun, but we gotta go. It's all taken care of. I could use a tall, cold one right now. It's all taken care of.
Ghostbusters!
I came. I saw. I came again.
We also have a very clear view here of Egon telling Bankman how much to charge for everything. There's even dailies of that Bill Murray Dan Aykroyd bum scene, which was a very good thing that it was cut out of the movie. These also show how some scenes originally went on longer than how they were cut in the final film. Like the hotel guests reacting with horror upon seeing the dining room after the Ghostbusters have caught Slimer. Also, Peter actually answers the mayor after he asks, "What do you need from me?"
Now, what do you need from me?
Lunch?
One of the main events of this box set is including an original cut of the film used to preview it. This cut was found by editor Sheldon Kahn just looking through his tapes for some home video stuff, and he didn't realize he still had this. This version of the film is still largely unfinished, with missing music and effects.
Nobody steps on a church in my town and gets away with it.
Sorry, Bankman. I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Anytime there's a black and white shot in this cut, it means that it's a shot that was sent off for optical effects to be added in. There's also a lot of temp noises added in for sound effects.
Egon, your mucus.
There are some alternate takes and stuff in here, so it's quite neat to be able to look at the earliest version of the film.
What have you seen?
What do you mean, seen?
Looked at with your eyes. We had some fun, but we gotta go. It's all taken care of.
$5,000. It's too much. I won't pay it.
Unsurprisingly, a lot of scenes run just a bit longer in this cut, so you get a lot of additional lines and stuff.
God, what a woman.
That's my fault. It's okay. The table broke the fall. Well, they can fix it. Right.
And you turned off the power. Fascist! They're using drugs.
Your mother!
Now, what do you need from me?
Just let us kick some ghost, will you?
No, did we?
No, Louis.
I find it interesting how some of the removed bits in this cut seem a little more pessimistic as the Ghostbusters are heading towards their battle with Gozer.
Let's get smart. Let's hop on a plane right now and go to Australia or Indonesia until this blows over.
They tried to kill us. It's going on, man.
There's also this bit right before they cross the streams, which I'm sure is removed because the "see you on the other side" line that happens a little bit after conveys the same thing, pretty much.
And wherever we go, whatever happens, we'll be together.
This editor's cut of the movie includes a deleted scene I haven't seen anywhere before, with the Ghostbusters talking to reporters after leaving the Sedgwick Hotel.
What proof do you have that what you saw was real?
The manager of this hotel just paid us $5,000 to remove something from the premises.
This is not a sideshow. We're serious scientists.
Of course, one of Venkman's lines from this scene does show up in the final cut during the ghost-busting montage.
No job is too big. No fee is too big. No job is too big. No fee is too big.
This scene also has Peter say one of the phrases that Winston uses later on, so that'd be repetitive, and it's better for Winston as a character that he's just the one who says it first.
We have the tools, we have the talent. We have the tools, we have the talent.
In the rough version of the ghost-busting montage, you see the Ghostbusters getting out of bed twice to respond to a call. Plus, you see some random woman that one of them was apparently sleeping with, which was definitely a good thing to lose. I don't know which one of them was supposed to have been with this woman. I hope not Peter, because that'd be kinda shitty. So, that just leaves Egon or Ray at this point, and for Ray in the final cut, he was only getting it in his dreams. There's also a lot more of Louis running around possessed by Vince Clortho, which is the first stuff they ever shot for the movie. You also get to hear the on-set voice of Gozer, and it's not quite as intimidating.
Are you a god?
No.
Then... The traveler has come! Juice and berries!
Juice and berries?
There are some auditions with different actors for Dana Barrett, the most notable ones being Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, that's the bedroom. Nothing ever happened in here.
This is too bad.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Are you kidding us? Hey, Dana, it's Peter Venkman, Ghostbusters. I am Zoo.
And I think the most interesting one being Denise Crosby.
Something in my refrigerator is trying to get me.
It's also kind of neat that Harold Ramis is reading for Venkman with her.
Look, maybe I should come back when things are a little more together.
No, wait, please. Wait, here's pencils.
And when she comes back to read another day, it's Dan Aykroyd as Venkman.
Oh, thank you. Now, tell me everything that happened exactly as you experienced it.
Oh, that's the bedroom, but nothing ever happened in there.
Too bad.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. I don't think.
Oh, thanks. Coming from you, that really makes me feel better.
You have more of a baby voice?
We must prepare for the coming of Gozer.
That's too much.
That's too big.
During these line reads, it also reveals a much different ending to Venkman's first visit to Dana's apartment.
I think I should spend the night here.
All right, that's it. Out.
On a purely scientific basis?
Out.
I want to help you.
I'll scream.
Don't scream.
Really, the dynamic is much better in the final film, especially where you feel like Sigourney Weaver is in control of the situation and could beat up Venkman if she really wanted.
She thought I was a geek, and she probably wasn't the first.
You are so odd.
They have a full-screen TV version of the movie that has some alternate lines for television, but not all of them are altered. Most notably, We Came, We Saw, We Kicked Its Ass line is still in there instead of the lighter take that was used for some television broadcasts.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
What a knockabout of pure fun that was.
You go get a court order, and I'll sue your ass for wrongful prosecution.
You go get the court order, and I'll sue your funny face for wrongful prosecution.
I have seen stuff that'll turn you white.
Until the power grid was turned off by Wally Wick here.
They caused an explosion.
Is this true?
It's true, Your Honor. The man is some kind of rodent. I don't know which.
Ghostbusters 2 has some more new deleted scenes found.
One time you got turned into some sort of monster terror dog and tried to destroy the city. That could happen to anyone. But that's you remembering the bad times.
There's more from Venkman's World of the Psychic Show, with someone singing a song they didn't clear, so it's muted. Most notably, there are more scenes of the Ghostbusters after they get committed to the psych hospital.
I just heard the news on the radio and it started.
Great. We're stuck in here. Meanwhile, out there, we're looking at Shitstorm 1990.
And this includes the long-lost scenes of Eugene Levy as Louis Tully's cousin, Sherm.
You're my cousin. Are you out of your gourd? I can lose my job, Louis. I can't do it. That's unethical. I don't want to lose my license.
The main point of the scenes with this character is Louis is trying to get Sherm to help him get the Ghostbusters out of the psych hospital.
You're a doctor. I'm a dermatologist. I can't write orders on a psych ward.
It's interesting to finally see at all how this character is played. You can tell Eugene Levy is kind of going for a Rick Moranis, Louis Tully thing with his performance. Unfortunately, they only have the one Sherm Tully scene on this set, and we know there were more scenes with Eugene Levy as this character. Sherm does try to help out in exchange for a ride in Ecto-1, only to get ultimately blown off. There's some more of the scene where Kurt Fuller's character Hardemeyer meets his demise.
We tried to tell you last night, but we all got thrown into the loony bin by Mr. Hardon.
This is another good cut bit because Venkman screwing up Hardemeyer's name like this is a bit too similar to what he did to Peck.
Well, you can believe Mr. Pecker.
My name is Peck Venkman.
The rest of this deleted scene has been on some other releases, but it is rather strange that Hardemeyer dies here when he is actually shown to be alive in the final cut at the end of the movie.
Now get out of my world!
Guess they just weren't sure which direction they were gonna go with that.
We're walking a 150-foot national monument through Manhattan. You think we should worry about a traffic ticket? Hey, let's sing along with Jackie Wilson. Come on now!
Or let's not, because we didn't clear that. There is even more of Louis palling around with Slimer, but there aren't even temp effects done for this, like an earlier scene where Louis is trying to catch Slimer, so he's just talking to nothing.
What are you doing here? Well, I don't think that's a good idea. This is just for Ghostbusters.
Another scene that is missing, and one I hope that is eventually found and ends up on a future set, is Ray falling under the possession of Vigo and then driving like a lunatic until Winston has to punch him out and stop Ecto-1. So, the Ultimate Collection is a pretty nice set and worth it to me for all the new special features. Whether this is worth it to you or not, I guess really depends on how much you like special features and if you have these movies already or not. And if you've ever wanted the Making Ghostbusters book, this is the most affordable way to get it, as the original is well out of print and quite expensive these days. And if you want a green light, don't get the UK one. Boy, I sure am thirsty. I could go for some kind of a drink, maybe like a JuiceBox or something? Do we have anything else? So here's the trilogy of amusing mobile media players. JuiceBox was Mattel's entry into this rather silly category. JuiceBox! Personal media player! Turn on the juice! TM. Plays videos, plays music, juiceware chip included. So here's the main things they could do that they are advertising. MP3 and JPEG compatible, requires Mattel MP3 starter kit, available soon. So the first thing they're advertising that the JuiceBox can do, it can't actually do straight out of the package, and the accessory needed isn't even made yet. High-res color screen. Lies. The resolution of JuiceBox is actually the same as Game Boy Advance Video, 240 by 160. And yeah, that is super high res, isn't it? plays killer titles. It might kill your mind trying to look at them. Digital stereo sound. Well, that is actually something the JuiceBox has over Game Boy Advance player and video now. Oh, available only with compatible headphones sold separately. Screw you, JuiceBox. I mean, there's only one thing to say to all that. Sweet! Turn off boring and experience awesome portable entertainment anywhere you want. Just pop in a JuiceBox Juiceware media chip and start drinking in cool, delicious TV, tunes, and more. So JuiceBox hit the shelves in November 2004 and was discontinued in early 2005. That's a pretty sad run. We have some ratings at the bottom on the back, I guess, for some stuff that comes with the included JuiceBox chip thingy. Got some Cartoon Network stuff, Ninja Turtles, and Skateboard Championships, BMX stuff, and Sonic. Yeah, turn on the juice! I love that they trademarked that shit. Like, yeah, this catchphrase is really gonna go somewhere in the few months that this is a thing.
You guys gotta try this.
So here we have all our little commands on how to operate our JuiceBox. Most importantly is it comes with a flip cover. And this is another one of those stupid plastic packages that I hate trying to get into. Okay, out of the package, this thing is disgusting. It's sticky. I hate it. It's gross. Like, my fingers are sticky after touching this thing. I guess that's like simulating a real JuiceBox. That's real clever, Mattel. I hate it. I seriously hate it. The thing is gross to touch. I've had sticky bootleg toys that were less sticky than this stupid JuiceBox. It has a rather strong plasticky glue smell. I hate this stupid thing. God, my fingers are so gross after handling this. I hate it's all the blue side too. Like the gray side is not that bad. It's all this. This is disgusting. But you can see it's leaving prints in it. See, there's my stupid prints getting left in this gross-ass JuiceBox.
Warrior, if you are reading this note, you have passed the first test.
Alright, quite a bit later, I've been scrubbing this stupid thing for quite a while, and it's still not really good. I used some cloths and some paper towel and other things to try and scrub at it, and I just wanted to show you that, you know, the blue is coming off the stupid thing too. I hate the JuiceBox so much. Flames, flames on the side of my face. Seriously, I wish I never bought the thing. I wish I never opened it. I hate you, JuiceBox. This is one of the grossest things I've ever got for one of my shows. This is coming from a guy who does a show on bootleg toys. And yes, the Mattel JuiceBox is worse. It is the grossest thing. After more cleaning, it's still sticky, but it's at least at the point where it doesn't feel like everything I touch after I handle this dumb thing is going to be made sticky as well, because I had to wash my hands for a long time too after touching this stupid JuiceBox. I guess its #1 selling point should have been like, simulates a gross, sticky JuiceBox in a little kid's hands. Ugh. Anyway, let's continue the video. Here's a little cover thing they had on there. Television, music, sports, live action. I guess no animation, even though I do have animation for it. The JuiceBox takes 3 AAs. I guess it's good there was a protective film over the actual screen because the JuiceBox needs to protect itself from itself. Disgusting ass player.
We have been fighting each other when we should actually be on the same side.
We got our power switch on the side here, so let's turn on the juice. Wow. The power switch is a bit finicky, so we'll try that again.
Hey, do you hear something?
How long does this preview video go? Uh-oh, copyright claims. No, can't watch that. That is one super long video for the thing to play without any cartridge in it. That was over 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes, just on a preview. The JuiceBox runs fairly noisy, too. I thought the little cartridge the JuiceBox came with would be another kind of preview-y thing, but it seems to be just an empty shell, so that's rather pointless. Thank you, Mattel. What a gift this thing is. So here's a couple of JuiceWave media chips that I got to try with this disgusting thing. We've got a couple episodes of TMNT 2003 with Shredder Strikes Back Part 1 and Part 2. Since they had some wrestling ones, I wanted to get one of those, and the choices were Eugene, Chris Benoit, or Rey Mysterio. So I went with Rey Mysterio. Both of these videos have been compressed to play on a 32 megabyte JuiceWave media chip, so yeah, we know we're getting some real high resolution here. Clip and carry! Keychain not included because of course it's not. They can't bother to include that. You're already getting too much as it is with JuiceBox.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and bust my butt.
This must-see adventure has it all. The first appearance of Hiroko Saki as the Shredder. You know, TMNT 2003 was a good show and all, but even in its first season, there were some strange decisions, like the Garbage Man appeared before the Shredder. Seriously, the Garbage Man. Rey Mysterio 619 style. 619 isn't just San Diego's area code, it's WWE superstar Rey Mysterio's signature move, recalling his hometown. Join Rey for this special journey from his humble 619 beginnings to his days in WCW, to his high-flying WWE career. He didn't high-fly in WCW? I'm pretty sure he did. These are another really annoying package type because it's like, how do you open these things without destroying them? I don't want to wreck everything. Well, I tried to slide them out as cleanly as I could. The Rey Mysterio one came out nicer than Turtles. Kind of annoying. This packaging sucks. So here are some JuiceWave media chips with some actual chips inside them. You know, unlike that utterly pointless empty one that came with the machine. Alright, let's try and play Turtles. Yeah, that's still the demo video. Why is it just playing the demo video again, you stupid thing? Apparently one of the biggest mysteries of JuiceBox is how the hell do you actually get to play the inserted cartridge? Here we go. I did it somehow. Yeah, Turtles. We even got a menu. Shut up, Turtles. Yeah, that's how we play. Okay, that's wonderful info. Why does it go to the stupid screen so quick? Info or about? What's about? Whoa, that's exciting right there, I tell you.
What did I tell you? Double katana?
The katana, of course. Enough of you, Leonardo. Let's skip around. Wow, this is Splinter's best speech ever. Oh, even on fast forward, this is going forever, Splinter. We hate you, Shredder! We love fighting Shredder on rooftops. He always definitely dies.
It's not the weapon that matters, it's the ninja who wields it.
Shut up. Wow, that's a great credit roll there. Can you read that? There we go. Lemon. Speed it up.
We're in for the fight of our lives. Foot ninja, attack!
Who's that guy? Fire! We gotta save April! Oh, that was so intense it went to widescreen. Ah! Shredder, no, we love you! So this is where they're fighting Shredder because he wants to destroy all music in the world.
I hate music and you heard it first. I love it when the band is unrehearsed. I hate music. I think it's the worst.
Whoa! You came up all wet, Shredhead. They'll never see him again. Oops! Let's pull the cartridge while it's playing, see what it does. Didn't like that. Shut right off. Alright, Rey Mysterio time. Going to the menu thing again. We don't want the menu. Okay, enough of your bullshit. Just play the chip. JuiceBox, can you actually play the things you insert? Still nothing. Cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Rey Mysterio. We got there. Just had to insert the cartridge like 5 times. Sweet. Compression, powered by 4Kids. A great team up of WWE and 4Kids. It's 2 companies that go great together. Oh, I'm glad we're getting the don't try this at home thing before it plays.
But the hazards are real. How's he even able to stand? Whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
Don't show him. I tried to avoid him. There's Triple H. It's a beautiful day for Triple H to go away. Triple H.
Hello, everyone. I'm Todd Grisham.
Todd Grisham? Jeez, we're in dire times. We don't even have Kevin Kelly. He's the master of the dark arts. What? Masks. And don't forget when he took it off. Oh wait, do forget that. That never happened. Whoa, look at her do that thing. Remember when that was on Heroes? Good times. That woman on Heroes who got her powers by watching TV and she watched Rey Mysterio do the 619. Whoa, he turned into a cartoon? I didn't know Rey could do that.
So many guys in our industry do high-risk, unbelievable things.
And some guys in our business become James Bond for some reason. I don't know why. Rey does cool moves. So says Rikishi. I'm a bad man. This is a bad heel turn. The way this compression can barely handle him, it's pretty amazing. That's pretty impressive, alright. What? Wait. No. Why did that happen? I thought he was born with a mask. I can't believe that cartoon lied to us. There we go. WCW! We're seeing one of the finest cruiserweight matches ever on the crappiest video possible! This is a great match, and this is the worst way to watch it. Okay, if it's on video now, it might be worse. Eddie's being a heel! Oh noes! Oh, is that it? That was all WCW? I did like 2 matches in WCW, and then I came to the WWE. It's pretty much how it went.
It took me ECW, it took me going to Japan, going to WCW, and I guess I'm at the top of the hill now. Now, WWE.
I was not prompted to say that. What was that? That's silly even in regular motion. No, get out of here! Tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. Michael Cole, tremendous. What is that animation? Like, seriously, that's terrible. Why does he disappear and then just smash into the screen? It's real top of the mountain animation there. So that seemingly pointless empty cartridge, I guess, is what you're supposed to put in the JuiceBox to have it play its demo video, and the thing isn't actually supposed to power on without a cart loaded. But it does, so that's what kind of threw me on that. It's rather silly, and the system doesn't work very well with reading its carts, so it makes it take longer for you to know if it's actually reading the cart you inserted or just playing the demo video again. The JuiceBox's video quality is very similar to Game Boy Advance video. The compression looks so similar I'd probably think it was GBA video if I didn't know exactly what I was looking at.
Man, Leo's been acting funny all day. And I don't mean ha-ha funny. It's not like him to go off like this. Yeah, he's acting like me.
Come on, Leo, move it. I don't want to be staring at your butt any longer than I have to.
Sorry, Sensei.
We have survived these many trials and tests.
by following the path of ninjutsu.
However, comparing the two, the JuiceBox's video does look a little smoother, even though it is only playing at an atrocious 10 frames per second. GBA video seems to stay clearer a bit more often, but the colors are a bit worse than JuiceBox. Even with its slight improvement on video quality, obviously GBA video is a more convenient thing, as it's a sort of bonus on a gaming system, where JuiceBox you need to get a sticky machine dedicated to being a mobile real player. Since the JuiceBox doesn't output its video, getting direct video for it is kinda tricky. Luckily, there are some ROM rips of JuiceBox, so I was able to get direct video for a couple of the titles.
You have won. But do you know why?
Well, I have the superior weapons.
The time for games has ended. No more charades.
Well, he's your friend, Leo.
And he certainly has a strong sense of personal style.
There's no ROM rip of the Rey Mysterio one though, so I did my best to get some okay video of that as clearly as I could. I mean, after all, we need maximum clarity so you can see how mucky and unclear the video actually is.
I, Vince McMahon, fought my competition. That's right. I own WCW.
And they're all gonna be fired.
There were actually 2 TMNT titles released on JuiceBox, and just like how they released the 10th episode of Season 1 with the Shredder Strikes, the other title was the 10th episode of Season 2, The Ultimate Ninja. This card only gives you 1 episode on it though, and it's half the size of the seemingly more standard 32 mag carts, which are the same size as the standard GBA video carts. Though the ones with the full movies on them went up to 64 megabytes, and supposedly there were JuiceBox carts that went up that high, but I haven't seen any, so I don't know if they actually ever existed. All I can find are the 32 and 16 megabyte ones. And this one nicely shows off how desperate stores were to get rid of these near the end. And since we've got the 2003 TMNT on every one of these silly mobile formats, we can do the best direct comparison of them with the intro.
1, 2, 3, 4, turtles. Mutant chain reaction. It's a shell of a time. Turtles count it off. Live by the code of the modular. Never finalists. Someone else start. Always stick together no matter what. Turtles count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, turtles. Watch out for Shredder. Turtles.
So even though it's not the lowest resolution, JuiceBox is pretty much the worst in almost every other way. Yes, I'd even take video now over JuiceBox with how annoying this thing has been. It's grimy, its packaging is annoying, its packages are annoying, it doesn't want to play the cartridges once they're inserted sometimes, and it's strange it goes through an almost 5-minute video just turning the thing on. I don't understand you, JuiceBox, but I do understand why you only had a few months run. Alright, let's play my favorite cartridge, the JuiceBox. Oh, and it makes it turn off. It's like, it doesn't actually do anything besides go in there, and it made it turn off. It's not actually playing the cartridge either, it's just running through its demo video again, because this thing is so stupid.
Watching, and we'll see you in the morning. MAGA.